Hello, welcome to Thursday Night Live. I might be a little early. I don't know, might be on time. I can't remember what time it is. Okay. Yes, I am. I have reverted back to childhood. Whoops. Made jammies. Like water, flavored water. No sugar. Very yummy. They were on sale, 40 of them for $5. So I had to get them. Because, it makes drinking plain water a whole lot more pleasant. So, I hope you all are doing well today and this week. Seems like a lot of states are opening back up some things, but it's going to take a while to recover from everything. And there's still some states that are closed, that are not opening up. So hopefully we can get back to somewhat normal, whatever that may be. Hello, welcome. Ooh, hesitant. I don't know if we're going to be on a big delay or not today, so I hope not too bad. So we are going to be making a traveler's notebook, but in a different way. I am making this specifically for someone, and I just want it to be cute. But I've been using stuff around my stash because, craft stores aren't open. Well, Hobby Lobby just opened back up, and I have to admit, I went to Hobby Lobby the other day with my niece. But it's pretty safe when you don't have any money. So, I'm fooling down here with a basket full of stuff that I got. String. Well, that's not string. That's, what is that stretchy stuff? I like boarding. So, I'm going to probably hop down here in a few seconds and get started. This whole idea came in my head because while I was digging through my stash that's in the closet, I found this. Hi, Bobby. I found this. And I guess it's felt, but it almost feels like Tyvek, but it's felt, but it's the really thin stuff. And then I found a piece of thick pink felt. And this all started because of this. This was my inspiration. This little felt thing right here. And I thought, we're going to make something with that tonight. And I need to make a traveler's notebook for a friend of mine. And I've been putting it off. We are delayed. I'm making a traveler's notebook, but a little bit different style. I've been trying to get this stupid. Both of these are supposed to be. Hi, Brandy. Both of these are supposed to be 9 by 12, I think. Yeah, they're supposed to be 9 by 12, but they are definitely not the same size. Hey, Jackie, how are you, hon? So anyway, I've been trying to try to put these things together so I can glue them together. And I was going to do that before we got started. But I know this is going to sound weird. This is felt. This is kind of that felt, but it's like a stiffer felt or whatever. But before we get started with this, I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. I'm going to Mod Podge over this because I want it to be stiff. And I have this one 12 by 12 sheet that I'm going to be using, maybe. Those are little teeny tiny butterflies. And then I'm going to be using this paper here. Was one-sided. This actually came out of one of those crafting magazines. And my friend Donna Clark and James sent me this a long time. I've had it for a long time, but love the butterflies and stuff on. I think it's very pretty. And then the little pink check. And then I just pulled out all kinds of things. I got some little flowers. I got some ephemera. Looks like that because I can't show everything in the back. Whatever. I got some illustrated faith ephemera. Like that. I got a doily. I don't know if I'm going to be using that. I got some of these roses. And here, my Fabri-Tac. And then I got some of these really beautiful Prima butterflies. I think this is going to be a butterfly themed traveler's notebook. And then some blue ones. You know, I don't know if they all match and stuff, but, you know, it's got blues and pinks and yellows and different colors, real springy colors. I don't think I'll be using any of these because these are a little darker ones. I have some little flowers with button on it. Hi, Mara. How are you, sweetheart? And then I got a couple of Traveler's Notebook inserts that I'm going to be covering with paper because I just don't like the covers of them. And then I have this little beautiful bag. It's one of my last ones I got left, but it's just a little clear bag right here. And I'm thinking about cutting the top off and creating a little pocket inside the Traveler's Notebook. And I cannot find my little, I'll get it out of my mouth in a minute. Oh yeah, I thought about making like maybe a pull tabby with these. They're not exactly butterflies, but you know. Oh goodness, they're like little dragonflies, but the crystals and stuff on here are beautiful. So I thought about using those. I got some little die cut pieces here. I don't know if I'll use or not. You know, I got one little pink flower. These are just some things. I have a little card with some butterflies on it. So these are just some things I just pulled together. Just looking around at what we could do. We might be altering some, these are for some kit. I broke up in one of my kits that I have, but some flashcards and things like that. May alter some of them just to put like, you know, tags and stuff or whatever in there. So that's the basic start, but let's, let me put you down here and we'll get started. Now, I made sure I turned the air conditioner off. Of course, I really didn't need it that much today because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm using what I have in my stash. It's been kind of yucky today because we had a bad storm last night. My living room got flooded again. At least I don't have to pay for the carpet. They do that. They take care of that. But that was a big mess. I had to clean up, you know, trying to dry off and clean up things. And so, yeah, it's been a day. I'm going to lay that aside. I'm going to lay this one aside. Then we're going to look at this one. And I wonder if I threw all my newspaper away. I might need to go find it. Let me go grab a sheet of newspaper because I want to put something underneath this before I start painting on it. I mean, not painting, but Mod Podging over it. So I don't get it all over my table. I've been letting the sales paper sit, you know, for a day. But there's no point in me saving it because I ain't got nothing I cannot go Splendid, so it's bad. Hobby Lobby just opened up, and I can't even go by. My niece took me with her to Hobby Lobby the other day when it opened up because she wanted to get us some paints and stuff, and she's very artistic too. She's my daughter from they always say my mother from whatever, but she's my daughter that's not. She's my niece, but she likes to craft and do crafty stuff too, and her mom is real crafty too, so that's how her mother and I met. Suzanne, my sister-in-law, has been my best friend for a long time, and we met in art class in high school, and we have been best friends ever since. I don't get to see her too much anymore. She needs to get rid of my brother. No, I'm just kidding. My brother gets in the way. He doesn't like to share her. I'm just going to do this, y'all, and hope I can spread it before. The reason I'm doing Mod Podge, it dries fast, but I want it to be sort of stiffen it up a little bit so it'll be easier it won't tear up real bad or anything like that. Make sure I got all of it. I don't think I got all of it. Get around the edges particularly. I'm just trying to feel what's wet. I was watching a video today from one of my favorite people, who is Lynette, who is Cheaply Chic, and she has this decoupaging gel that I would love to get and try. It's from Tim Holtz. It's Distressing Decoupage, and I like the way that worked on her project. It dried really quickly, and let's see if there's any more dry spots in here. Okay. Now I'm going to have to dry this a little bit, y'all. And on a live, I don't know how to mute the sound, so bear with me. Hopefully it won't take long. This one is not really that loud anyway. You dry from the back too. Wow, I can't believe that's already dry. Alright. Let me move the paper out of the way and go stick my brush in some water. Let's see. Somebody said something. Hi, Shirley. I'm sorry I missed you. Thank you, Nora. Donna is making a traveler's notebook, maybe. I found some of this really pretty felt in my stash, and I really wanted to use it. This was my inspiration. You know, I still think it's a little damp right there. I don't want to put stuff on it without making sure it's dry. Usually I make my, excuse me, goodness, usually I make my TNs with foam or either, you know, paper, heavy cardstock. But I love the way this look, for one thing, is really pretty, and it was pretty stiff. So what I'm drawing, Shirley, since you just came in, if you don't know, is I painted the front of it with Mod Podge to stiffen it up even more so we can fold it. Now this is pretty wide for a TN, so I don't want to do that. I actually have some TN books that I had in my stash, and I'm just not crazy about the cover, so I'm going to cover these up. That's one of the things we're going to do tonight. But what I want to do is bring this to the edge of the TNs like this, and then put another closure on here, a different kind of closure, instead of just leaving it open. But I may cut off a little bit of it. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to be putting a piece of felt on the inside to line it. So let's work on that right now. See if we can work that out. And something wet on my table. I don't know what it is. Hang on. Had to take a drink. Now, normally I would sew this, but I can't get, yeah, I know this is going to sound dumb, but I cannot get my little sewing machine threaded. I have a little tiny sewing machine, and I've had nothing but issues with it since I've had it. But I can't lift and pull my heaviest sewing machine out because my back is still not 100% from surgery. So I was really upset about the sewing machine issue, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I am going to use Fabri-Tac. I don't want to use hot glue because hot glue will make it so bumpy and uneven. Now this is supposed to, both sheets are supposed to be 9.5 by 11 or 9 by 11. And as you can see, this is just a little bit longer, the pink felt, but that's okay. I'm going to adjust that. I'll just cut it off. So let's do this, and then we'll cover our notebooks, and then we may do make a tag or two to go in here, and maybe a really pretty paper clip and a little dangly. So I'm just going to go along the edge right now to do that. I need to take this slow as possible and do this because I want to make sure I get it right. But you really do need to use Fabri-Tac because regular glue probably would not hold these two fabrics together for long. It would come undone, and I don't want it to come undone. That looks pretty neat, eh? Oh, there goes my basket with all my little ephemera pieces. I'll pick it up. Okay. It's so nice being with y'all again tonight. It's not been the best of weeks and stuff. I finally got my stimulus check. I had it all for 5 minutes. And then I had to pay bills. Oh, my dogs have been driving me nuts today. I think they're going nuts too. I can't get out and take them out walking like I used to, or, to roam around and stuff. And I think they're getting stir crazy too, but they bark at everything that comes by now. It is just really getting on my nerves. Take my little bone folder. Rub down on these. Turn around and see how it's looking on the other side. It tends to slide around until it dries. So, and I'm not putting the Fabri-Tac on the pink because the pink comes off the edge, so that way I can cut it off. I have to go get some more Fabri-Tac. Okay. I'm going to hold this at the top. Oh. Hi, Deb. No, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. We have another storm on the way, too. Yeah, I'll tell you, I hope it's not as bad as last night. Last night was pretty doggone bad. It was, the wind was howling like I don't know what, and it was pretty bad. Whew. Gotta take a moment to breathe, because the stuff is pretty strong there. I just think that's going to be so pretty if it works out for me. You have a dog drinking water over there. All right, so I'm going to use my Friskers. These were my sewing quilting scissors. These are really good, though. They're really helpful if you have like bad arthritis or whatever. But they cut like butter. And I only use these on fabric. I do not use these on paper at all. So you're able to get a nice, clean, straight edge with that. Okay. I think I'm going to do it like that. Maybe a little bit more over. There we go. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta let that dry. So let's cover our books. So the books that I have, and I may put another one together to put 3 of them in here. Damn. I don't do well with straight edges myself. These books are supposed to be 4 1/4 by 9. And it's not. It's 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. Eight and a quarter. So 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. Lock these scissors up so I don't mess them up. And this is, I want to use this paper 8 1/4 by 5. So I need to cut this down just a little bit to fit the cover. Where's my cutting board? So I'm just going to cut this down to 4 1/4. Yeah, Bobby's close by. She's close by to me. Have y'all ever had these Kool-Aid jammers? These are sugar-free, 0 sugar Kool-Aid jammers. They're like flavored water or whatever. I said this when I got online, but there's nobody here yet. I found a case of 40, like 4 boxes, 10 in each box for $5 at Sam's. So I had to get some. All right, so I'm going to try to cut this down at one time to 4 1/4. You know, I may just go a smidge over 4 1/4 just to be on the safe side. Then I have pretty paper to do something with. Okay. So let's see. And the reason I'm going to go over just a smidgen is because I'm going to put this in the middle, and then I'm just going to move over 1/8 of an inch. Get my line lined up on the 1/8 mark. And score a little line down there. Because I'm going to be able to make a little gusset for it. So that when we sit it inside, it fits better. Then I'm going to have to go around the corners a little bit, I think. Okay, so we're going to do this one first. Where is my corner rounder? You know, I swear I can't keep up with anything. I know you guys need to take a road trip. We all live too close together not to bump into each other, y'all. So I'm just going around these corners. One of these days I want to get me one of those corner chompers. That's perfect. Isn't that cute? I love the butterflies. So, when I do journals or anything like that, y'all know that I love to use fabric tack because it doesn't wet the pages up. Because it's got the, what do you call that stuff? Acetone base or whatever. I'm just putting some down there for the spine. But really, the next gadget I want to get is a long arm stapler. Because in all honesty, you don't have to sew everything together. You can staple it in the middle with a long arm stapler. And if my hands keep getting bad like they are, I'm not going to be able to sew anything. Okay, where's my little wipey? I love these baby wipes from Aldi's that I got a while back, but they sure are, they're hard to pull out one at a time. Okay. So, isn't that cute? I like that paper. I know somebody else that would like that paper too. Hi, Jackie. I don't think I like that on green though. Let's see. Thanks. And I can make my own little notebooks like this too, and that's how I usually make my little journals. I don't know if I like that or not. I need something bright. Oh, that would look beautiful on the cover, so I'll save those for that. These are also kind of vintagey looking. Oh, let's see. Pick up everything down here on the floor that fell over. Let's see. I do like that little flower. I think I'll put that down here on the corner. I'm going to add a little extra glue because, let that dry a minute. And let's see. What else? Yeah. See what I got in here. I am going to start making me an ephemera folder. Everybody's doing one. Nora's been working on one. She hasn't showed it to me yet. Oh, I like that. That's going inside something. Oh, I love these little tags. They're so cute. I think I'm just going to put like a little label on each one of them. You make me smile, friends of the sunshine. These are really cute. I hope I find a cute little butterfly one. Oh, you didn't miss much. I just put the paper on, covered up the, hi Chris, covered up the little folder, the little paper. And this one has just got lined paper in it. And I put a little thing on there. I'm looking for a little word or something to go on the front. Just like a little title or something for each one of them. Oh, that's pretty, but that's too big. I honestly have had this stuff in my stash so long. I don't even remember where I got it from. Isn't that sad to have stuff in your stash that long? And don't even use it? Wow. Okay, that's that one. Let's see, what else do I got? I'm looking for a butterfly, y'all. That's what I'm looking for. One that kind of matches that cover. All the things I got down in here. Alright, let's see what's in here. They have butterfly in here? Nope. They don't. And these don't exactly match. They're on a big thing. I don't want it that big and chunky on the tin cover because, you know, I think we're just going to go with one of these. I think that'll be fine. You know what? I'm going to put this down first. I'm going to put Wonderful down there with the flowers. And then I think I'll put this butterfly. Really does kind of match it. So I think I'll put, let's see, I'm going to try to find one with florals on it. I like the plain pink one. I think I'll put it up here like that. On the edge. And then the person that gets this can add to it or whatever. Okay, so on the inside cover, like I said, I don't, when I do travel notebooks for people and stuff, I don't do a whole lot to them because, you know, they might want to do. Oh, thank you. Hi, Catalina. Is that my sweet baby girl? Where is that little bag I was showing? Huh? All right, let me find it. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to cut this off. Oh, I don't want to use those. Those are my fabric scissors. See, I about made a boo-boo, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can't cut straight. Okay. And I'm going to put that on the inside. It says especially for you on it. And this glue dries clear, so it should be good to go. Like I said, you just have to use what you got sometimes. And I think this bag is really pretty. I'm just going to stick that in there. Try to rub it down. Okay. And then I found this really pretty text. Says, friends are special treasures of the heart. Isn't that cute? And then you can see it when you put it inside the pocket. Okay. So for all intents and purposes, that's done. I don't think I'm going to put a pocket on the back side. So now let's cover this one. And this one is just plain. This one's going to be plain pink. This is a really pretty pattern. It's just got tons of little tiny thousands of butterflies on it. And I'm going to cut the paper down. So, what did I say this book was again? Y'all, I'm losing my mind, I'm telling you. Eight and a quarter. 4 1/4. Duh. So we're going to cut this down to 8.5. Not 8 1/4. Because when we fold it in half, it'll be 4 1/4. 4 1/4. I'll get it in a minute. Then, let's see. Oh, I cut the paper wrong. Darn it. I did. I cut the dang paper wrong. That's all right. I can fix it. This part is 8 1/4. Now I got to cut this down to 8.5. Okay. Cover it up. I think that one's going to be tight. Should have given it a little bit of leave room. Is what I should have done. Oh well. Shh. Y'all, my dogs are driving me crazy. I think I'm going to sell them in a minute. You know what? That paper did not cut straight. Now that makes me mad. Because I don't think I have but one sheet of this. And I really want to use it. And that'll look too bad piecing it together. I don't know. See that either I didn't do it right or that it did not cut straight and it just cut a whole thing off. Hi, Teresa. It has been a minute. All right, y'all, I'm so sad. Because either I didn't cut it right or the paper was wrong. I don't know which one. I'm going to have to grab another piece of paper. And I really like that butterfly paper. It matched my thing. Look, and I found another piece. All right, we're going to do this right this time now. I swear, I could have sworn it was lined up right. All right, so first we're going to make sure the butterflies are in the right place. They're kind of flying all over, but this looks more like it would be the up end. Okay, so this is the part we're going to fold in half. So this needs to be and if one of that looks straight. Does that look straight to everybody? It looks straight to me. But who knows? This paper cutter. It's not paper cutter, y'all. It's me. Okay. Let's test to make sure. Now we got to cut the length, the width. I need to cut just a tiny bit more off of it. Okay. Back it up. Now let's see if this fits. Yep, I cut it just a little bit too wide. That's okay. I trimmed just a little bit more off of it. Let me get it even. I gave it a little bit extra room, but I don't want that much extra room. Am I the only one that has cutting issues? You thought you'd be seeing what? We would be seeing the mini guillotine paper trimmer and what are we looking for? Oh, you're talking about Stampin' Up. Y'all, I'm going to be having a Stampin' Up party for Deb. I don't know when yet. That's why I haven't emailed you, Deb, because I've been trying to figure out when. But, you know, we're all paper crafters and stuff, and we all need to help each other out. And so I'd really like to be able to support Deb and have a party for her. Plus, it would be nice to be able to get some supplies. Perfect. So as soon as I find out when, I'll let y'all know. I'm just trying to even this out. Do y'all think that sometimes paper doesn't come even or something? Because I swear I line it up straight on the trimmer and it's just not, it's not straight when I cut it. And I know I measured it and lined it up. Sometimes I think in these paper pads, they don't get the papers exactly even. Perfect. I'm trying to be good, y'all. I'm trying to look up every now and then and see. Keep up with the comments. I apologize. I'm just making sure I get right on the edge of that. Wherever I got these notebooks from, it's crepe paper, so okay. Okay. There we go. Where's my bone folder? What are we going to put on that one? Let's put some little flowers on that one. And maybe another butterfly. Shh. Guys. You know, I have dogs for sale real cheap. They are truly getting on my nerves today. Three. They're different colors. I'm just going to put a little something, something on here. And then when I send it out, I'll think a blue flower will look all right on there. Make a little cluster. Me too. I think I'm going to put them at the bottom, though. What do y'all think? The bottom? Bottom or top? Because I am going to put like a little word thing right here. I'm trying to put them on all of my little books. Your dog what? Oh, barks all the time. Top. We can do the top part. My dogs bark every time they think they hear something. They don't even have to see it. And I have to tell you, late at night, it freaks me out when they do that. Oh gosh, it'd be awful. Yeah. I don't know. It freaks me out at night when they start barking or growling, that low guttural growl. And I don't know what they're barking at, and I can't see anything outside. I have to tell you, that kind of freaks me out sometimes. I gotta squeeze one more. They keep moving around on me till that glue dries. I gotta put one more in there because you know I ain't gonna put an even number on there. Gotta have 5. And these are just some little teeny Prima flowers. I'm not even sure where these came from either. They don't have a sticker on them, so they may have come with Prima. I don't know. That'd be kind of pretty on there, wouldn't it? Nah, too big. It's going to be my butterfly TN. For those that know me, y'all know I have lupus, and butterflies are the symbol for lupus. Symbol of hope. You haven't seen Ricky and Lucy in a long time? Yeah, they're awesome dogs. It's just, sometimes. Okay, those are 2 inserts. Now, I want to make it with at least 3 inserts so that, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to knock the camera off. So that the person receiving these will if they want to put extra ones in there, they can. Um, most times when I sell TNs, they want me to add extra band in there, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add an extra band, but I'm going to do these just a little different. And my club members know this technique because we put a mini album together using it. But I got to figure out what size I want to make this first. Oh, I got to put a little quote on there. I'll do that in a minute. Y'all like it closing like this, or should I cut some of it off and do it as a regular TN? I really like this though, because I thought what I'm going to do is put some Velcro on it, maybe here, here, and here. And then I'm going to put, or either sew some buttons. I might sew some buttons on there. I don't know yet. But I really like that. Okay. So, I like to fold over them. I do too. It's something different, you know. So, let me figure out how I'm going to do this. So, I got to get my fold first down. Even it up. And this is another reason I put Mod Podge on it, because it's still pliable, but yet it's sealed. Okay, so I want to find out where my center is on the spine so I can put my cord there. So I'm just trying to make this as tight as possible. Unfortunately, I only have white elastic. It would have been nice if I had pink or something like that, but I don't. And I'll get over it. And this is all tangled up. I don't know how I did this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, and I'm going to give this one whole length down here, and then I'm going to start right here on the line. And then I'm just going to wrap this cord around. I might put a couple of them in there. Okay. And then I'm going to come back up. And I'm going to give this whole nother length. And then I'm going to cut the rest of it off. Okay. And then I'm going to flip this over. No, I'm going to do it on the side and I'll roll it over. I'm going to stick this one under all the bands, right down here toward the bottom. Then I'm going to take this one and bring it down to the bottom and stick it under all these bands, like this. And I'm going to straighten my cord out. And I'm going to bring this knot all the way up here to the top, like this. And hang on to it. And just make sure that my bands right here are straight. And then we'll pull them a little bit tight. I know I probably cut way too much cording, but better to have enough and not too much than not enough. And I can always figure something out to do with these extra pieces. So I'm going to tie a little knot right there and then straighten this out. I'm going to double knot that. But we're going to do something with this before we I'll straighten my bands out. Okay. I might have to adjust that. Might be a little bit too tight on that. But I think we can make it work. There we go. I think it's just got twisted up. So I'm going to open the middle of it up. Find the middle. Slip that in that first band. Uh-oh, it's got caught on the little button. Yeeks. It got caught. Okay. Oops. All right. So that's our books. Okay. And I have to adjust my knot just a little bit. It might be all right. I'm going to tie it. Okay. See, when you fold it, you can move the bands over to the outside like this, and then it'll be adjusted. When you first tie it up, it's going to be on this, when you first tie it up, it'd be on the side, but when you fold your TN, then you slide your bands over to the middle like that, and then they will fit much better. Okay. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to place my things and figure out what I'm going to put on there. Let's see. I forgot my Velcro dots. Now, normally, if I was using Craft Tex or something like that, what I would do is punch a hole here and put an eyelet in there and then just use some ribbon and tie it. but I don't know that this will withstand that. So I don't want to take a chance on ripping it. So I am going to use little, these things. And when I open these, what I do is stick them together like that. And then peel off one side. Well, I'll try anyway. I'll tell you what, it is not fun when your hands get so messed up that you can't even peel plastic off something. Okay. Making sure that's lined up in the middle again. So what I'm going to do is place these together where I want them. Now these stick pretty good to the they are pretty sticky. Oh. Well, there ain't no moving it. I should put one more right there since I got the rest of them there. Okay. So keep fingers crossed. We'll see if this works. The reason I put so much on there is because it's kind of heavy. And I want to make sure that it sticks and holds. That holds very nicely. Now, I want to do something on the end. Create a little bookmark or something. And that's where this stuff right here comes in handy. What do y'all think? Is that going to work? Oops. I may have to go put some Fabri-Tac on it if it won't hold. Yep, I think I'm going to have to put some Fabri-Tac on them because it ain't holding too good. That's what I was afraid of. This one held fine. This one and this one, I don't know about these. I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac on these. Let it sit for a few minutes. These usually hold, though, pretty good. I'm surprised. Get that lined up again. Well, if Donna would leave it alone and let it dry, it'd probably work a whole lot better. It is, no, this is fabric. This right here is fabric. It's like a kind of felt fabric or whatever. It's real thin felt. I have another, well, I don't know where it is now. I had another sheet that was like 10 times bigger. It was like 12 by 18 or whatever, and I didn't want to have to fool cutting it down. I'm actually going to use that to make my, and I don't know, yeah. But this part is fabric. Who said, hey, Donna? I missed that. Hello, Gareth. What are you doing up so late? You are up late. I've been missing you. I'm behind on watching my videos too, because um, we had bad storms and stuff last week. But anyway, but last week I spent Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday without power. So I'm telling y'all what, I did Thursday Night Live with these little lights from the Dollar Tree, and they light up. You guys did not even know that I didn't have power last Thursday when I was doing this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gareth. Now, if I could just get these things to stick. I think the bottom's a stick, but it's the top ones I got to get glued now. This is making me mad. They have always worked for me before. I don't understand why they're not working now. Of course, Donna is very impatient and don't like for glue to dry. I hate sitting around waiting for glue to dry. Yep, we are here. I hope you are too and your family. Our state is slowly opening back up, but ouch. They still recommend people like me or other people have compromised immune systems to stay in the house, to still do stay at home, stay in place, shelter in place. But I know a lot of states are opening back up. Texas just opened back up. All right. Donna is going to press this down and, oops. No, I'm not. I'm going to get it right first. Press this down and leave it alone until it dries, y'all. I promise I ain't going to mess with it anymore until it dries. One I was going to ask is, do we want... Hi, Julia. Do we want to do anything? I know. I've been keeping up with you, Gareth, and keeping up with London. Question is, do we want to put... I am trying to see if this thin cording will go through here. I want to make a little... what do you call it? Place marker with it. I haven't been going out really, like, I had to go to the grocery store once, once every couple of weeks or so. But other than that, no, I haven't been going out a whole lot. I did go to the grand opening, well, not grand opening, the reopening of Hobby Lobby the other day, because they finally said it was an essential store. Too many people that craft were killing each other because they couldn't do anything. But yeah, I think it's too soon to open back up too. But there's a lot of countries that, like Sweden, that never closed down. They did shelter in place for elderly and immune compromised people and stuff like that, small children, but they did not close down. They're prescribing to the herd theory that, once everybody gets it, that they won't get it anymore. I don't know. I don't want to get it just to build up immune, antibodies to it, because it ain't worth me taking a chance on my health. Oh, where'd that hole go? There it is. I don't think my cording is going to fit in here. It might, but I don't think so. Darn it. don't think I have any other thinner. I don't. I bet these will, though. Yeah. That makes me so sad about these beads. I'm going to have to go look for another bead. I want to make a little bookmark thing on here. Kind of hang in and out. But this is not, it's thin, but it's not ultra thin. So, anyway, lavender beads didn't go with it. Anyway, hold on, guys. I'm pulling my craft frame back out into my dining room again. But the lighting is so terrible in my craft room. It really is hard to see. So I know, right, Bobby? Some of these pink ones. I don't have a whole lot of beads. I don't know if any of these will fit or not. I used to have more beads, but most of what I have is charms and stuff. Because I do my jewelry stuff out of those. I don't do a whole lot of jewelry. But I do some, but not a whole lot. Take that back off for a second. Let's see if this will go through there. Some of these holes might not be big enough either. Why they make the hole so darn small? Well, this one will. Okay, maybe you do butterfly back on there. Now, I just got you off here, so I know you go through there. Go in there. I don't know if this hole is big enough or not. Put a little flower on there. And put another little bead. I'll put a sparkly bead if it goes in there. I got some really pretty beads somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Okay. That's kind of cute. Then we're going to tie a knot. Down here at the bottom. Okay. And I'll cut that bottom piece off. I think these have bigger holes than the other beads I have. Watch me say that. And this one, here it goes. I'm going to have to find a container for the purple beads now. I'll just have to go in with something else for right now. I got a lot of my beads and stuff when Gareth used to have his store. It was, I know it's such a hassle for him and stuff, but I sure miss it. I like buying from independent people, you know, helping my friends out. Now, I just put a flower on there. Do I not have another big one like that one? Oh, I'm going to be so mad. Here it is. And what else did I put on there? A sparkly one. Okay. Okay, so now we have our little thingamajigger to go inside whenever it decides to dry. I'm going to pull it up just a little bit more. If y'all were talking, I apologize if I'm not looking right this second. It was just a little bit too long. I wanted to shorten it up just a little bit. There we go. Where'd the rest of the beads go? Give me that back. Okay, so we got some little danglies for it. I'm just going to put these dragonflies in here for right now. And put my stuff away so I don't, everything kind of has, most everything has a place right now. I'm still dealing with paper issues. Do y'all have paper storage issues? I love this little case to do all my little beads and stuff in it. Like all my little charms and stuff are in here, and has just enough room on the side to put my little tiny things. Like these, you know, little tiny ones on the side. And the little cups. So this was a great storage solution for me. Oh. Okay. Let's see if our glue dried. Y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do if this doesn't dry, if this doesn't stick. It's not dry yet, but I may have to hot glue this or sew it by hand. I don't want to sew it by hand. Shh, guys. I'm so impatient, y'all. I know I should wait till it dries completely. Bye, Teresa. I'm sorry I didn't get to chat more with you. Let's put our little butterfly thingy in here. See, it kind of hangs from both the ends like that. Isn't that cute? I may have to, this just needs to dry better. I'm not going to open it up anymore until I'm going to actually be good and let the glue dry. But I just think that's cute. Adds a little cute touch to it. All right. Now, do we want to put any decorations on the side, on the front cover? I know what I am going to do. I'm going to put some buttons where I put the... Oh, Lordy, you got to be careful. I got this huge jar of buttons, y'all. I love buttons. I love to play in them. Is what, a 12 by 12? I may have to, Jackie. No, this was a 9 by 12. Let's see. We're going to put some buttons on it. That's too bright. I think these are too small. Don't you agree? I think these are too small. But they are flowers and they really are cute. Trying to see what other colors I had. I'm trying to feel where the little things are. So I can line these up. What do y'all think about that? Good night, Shirley. Good night, Nora. Love you. You think they're perfect? Okay, well, they're going down, and I know I can glue these down. But let me put all these buttons back in this jar before they wind up all over my floor, then my dogs eat them. Because, you know, they eat washi tape. Man, if you drop a roll of washi tape on the floor, it is good as gone. And I accidentally dropped my packing tape, you know, with a red plastic thing around it with a metal thing on it. Do you know those dogs ate it? I mean, they didn't eat the metal part, but they chewed it up. Well, I know which one did. My little one, Lucy. She is the worst thing in the world about paper, and you can't leave paper down in front of that dog because that dog will eat it. All right, let me see if I find this again. Now, I know where I got these little flower buttons from. These came from the Dollar Tree. And how funny is it that the yellow button worked out right there with the yellow flower? I'm trying to make sure I have them lined up right. Straight. Now see, these are already glued down tight. It's just this crazy Velcro stuff is not working with me. I may have to either get super glue or hot glue. if they don't stick. We'll see. Okay, there we go. I like the way that looks. That's really pretty. Now, I'm going to get some seam binding or something and tie a bow on the side, I think. Here. I don't know yet. I want to put something there, though, pretty and decorative. Feels weird not to have anything around it, but that's the whole point. I wanted to create something different than a normal TN. All right. So, do y'all think it needs anything else on the cover? Oops, there's another button. Yeah, I will. After we get off of here, I will. But y'all think it needs anything else on the cover? I don't have my seam binding in here, and my phone just dinged that says it's going to die pretty soon. But I'm going to tie some fabric, some seam binding and stuff on here. And but I just think that's cute, especially the little bookmarker thing. I just love that. With the little wings, the little butterfly wings and whatever. And I think that's really cute. And this came out really cute. It's going to be nice and sturdy and thick because I can feel the texture of it from the stuff-a-majiggers. I thought about putting a butterfly in between here. Between a couple of them, but just to highlight some of that. Yay or nay? Probably nay. I don't know. It's my butterfly journal, though. But I want the person using it to be able to use it. And I think if you put too much on the outside, it makes it too complicated. So, you like the butterfly? I do too, but these are really paper flimsy. And I'm just not sure they would hold up. I just don't know that they would hold up. I'd put them like right there. But I'm not sure they'll hold up unless I paint them with Mod Podge. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I could paint them with Mod Podge. Well, when I put a picture up on Instagram, y'all look for it, and you'll see if it has the butterflies or not. I want to make sure it's sturdy. When I send something out, I want to make sure it's not going to fall apart. I mean, I'm sure y'all can understand that. I just, I don't want it to be, So be completely honest. Is it nice enough to sell? I'm putting my stuff away so I don't. Trying to keep organized when I had it organized. My Instagram is Craft Some More with Donna Jackson. Same thing as my channel. I kept it simple. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use my fingers. And just see if this will stiffen it up enough. Uh-oh, guys. All right, you guys, when I post it on Instagram, I'll be back. I'm getting ready to get cut off. So I love you all, each and every one of you. Good night. God bless. Thank you for coming and visiting with me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all again real soon. Bye. Well, it's done gone dark on me. I can't even see the disconnect. Y'all. Good night. I will see you all. And I'll post it on Instagram. Love you.